A stonemason was working on this wall when he found a 100-year-old time capsule. Today, the church is giving back to the next generation. I'm standing in Bull Creek right now. As you can see, we have about 2 inches of water, and all this because of the rain this weekend, and it's really affecting our drought. Major Nidal Hassan has been charged with 13 counts of premeditated murder, and today he would have his first hearing from his hospital bed. Yellow tape blocks this apartment complex where 2 people were found dead. Investigators are still trying to figure out what happened. The fans were hungry for some music this weekend. Neither the rain or the mud stopped them from coming to Zirco Park to enjoy some ACL 2009. The first freeze of the season is here, and Central Texans are getting ready like this by covering their pipes. The rough economy hasn't stopped UT fans from coming out today, support their teams, and enjoy a great barbecue. 130 bands rocked out between 8 stages at Zirco Park this weekend for this year's ACL.
I like the music. The music's always the same.
Fans from all ages came to the festival to enjoy some music along with the Muddy Mess. The fans were hungry for some music this weekend. Neither the rain or the mud stopped them from coming to Zirco Park to enjoy some ACL 2009.
We've always wanted to come. Today is quite the mud fest.
We're protecting his hearing. If we get too close, it's too loud for him. He doesn't like it. And he loves them. He won't take them off when we go home.
ACL was completely sold out this year with a great lineup such as King of Leon, David Matthews Band, and Pearl Jam will be closing the event. Camila Bicalho, KXAN, Austin News. When it rains, it pours. Jim from Georgetown was glad to see 10 inches of rain for the past 3 days, but sadly, he had to lose a beautiful tree.
I never thought that a tree this size would ever come down no matter how much rain we've had.
Jim Hinkle left for a quick lunch. He came back to find this. His favorite tree toppled over.
You know, I was willing to take a flood to get some rain. I obviously didn't want to lose a real nice tree, but as you can see, you know, the ground got pretty saturated, and the weight and everything else and the age of the tree, and partially diseased, I'm sure, based on what I can tell. It came down.
Hinkle says the tree was used for more than just a shade.
It was home to squirrels, and I'm not too sure where they're at. I imagine after this thing came crashing down, they've probably split.
As the rain gauges fill up, so do the work orders for Brandon Lundes with BHF Concrete. Her business has been flooded with customers.
If you can start to see the bottom of your concrete, it's a good time to be concerned.
The heavy summer rain is wreaking havoc on the dry soil underneath homes. Erosion is affecting many foundations. Hernandez suggests watering your concrete at least twice a week to keep it cool in order to avoid cracking.
It's almost like watering your lawn.
Cracks are the first sign of a problem. For KXAN Austin News, I'm Camila Bicalho. As you can see behind me today, this road is now closed due to the high water here in Austin, Texas. Our military forces have troopers on standby from Dallas all the way to San Antonio. Heavy rains have forced many low-water crossings to close in the Austin area.
That's why I came down this way. I thought, you know, it's not enough rain, so we should be able to go past, but I guess it's quite dangerous than I expected. So
Governor Perry has activated military troops in case of an emergency.
If there are any low water crossings where folks need to be rescued, then we have the vehicles and the aircraft to do that.
It only takes 1.5 feet of water to lift your car and possibly sweep it off the road. So always remember, turn around if you run into a flooded road.
Safety first.
But for some, the rain was a nice relief.
It's pretty exciting. You know, rain hadn't happened in so long that sometimes you wonder if they remember what it is.
Camila Bicalho, KXAN News, Austin.